What's up, y'all? My name is Hamasa, and welcome back to Prison Architect. Welcome back to Deplorable You, y'all. And our workers are working away diligently at the wall, and we are making the prisoners pay for this wall, by the way. So it's not. This isn't just some chintzy, crappy like wall. This is the wall. And it should be done fairly soon too. I got 3 guys working down here and 1 on the long section. So this wall will be done. Oh, I gotta do this sub part too. Yeah, whatever. This wall will be done fairly soon, and as we have a hearse here to take a dead body out, evidently, we will be getting more prisoners. 10, to be exact, into the prison. Alright, meow. So let's just check real quick. In intelligence, let's see if I have any. Oh, we got one person that's gonna have some sort of character. This guy's a snitch, and I'm going to recruit him to be my personal snitch. A lot of the prisoners are still acting up just because, you know, they're getting this radio signal still. I mean, it's been literally like a week in game, and they're still getting the radio signals. Oh, Chris the Fist. What is your character experience? You got something going on here. Attack staff. Ugh. I gotta keep demoting people back down from maximum to normal security though, because I just don't have enough. I just really don't have enough room for all of them. And Stephen Buttflower is getting taken out to the Hearst. You're almost at parole, bud. You wouldn't have made it out, though, because you are horrible. So let's meet the new cast, shall we? Gareth Darley, age 22, 5 years for kidnapping, very generic. Benjamin Newell, 40 years for multiple... That's 40 years. You aren't getting out until you're 75, bud. That's insane. Aggravated burglary and aggravated burglary. Now that's pretty harsh for aggravated burglary. I mean, he does have a prior, but just one? Wow. Benjamin Speed, 1 year for vandalism, age 40. Come on, you're a little bit old to be vandalizing, Benjamin. Stephen Stone Lake, 4 years for indie video game piracy, and he already served a little bit of time here. Dan Rankorani, after a long and depressing career in technical theater, Dan snapped one day and crushed a dance school with the theater's lighting rig. It was certainly an electrifying performance. He's already served some time too. He's just being transferred in here. Got Gareth Davies, age 35, 3 years for false accounting. No big deal. Scott Mead, age 18. Oh, a youngin'. Sentenced to 19 years for multiple crimes, including burglary and robbery, and it doesn't look like he even has a parole chance on that. Poor Scott. So we got Neath Blue Eyes McCatton. The result of an investigation into the disappearance of several corporate CEOs. Notwithstanding, there is still an abundance of warrants out on him, mostly for he has been phrased as blissfully ignorant, wanton destruction. 13 years for handling stolen goods. We got Dan Lovegrove, age 21, 18 years for multiple crimes, including aggravated and robbery. And Yannick, never forget Wheeler. After being abandoned by his love of his life, oh, poor guy, Yannick became a cold and calculated being. His talents naturally lent themselves to contract killing. Having been linked to over 30 killings, he turned himself in for... Why is this guy minimum security? 30 killings? I mean, obviously he wasn't sentenced for that stuff, but he must have a really good lawyer. Oh, and we now have another death. Who just died? Oh. Ian Williams is dead. Killed by guard with baton. Evidently, that's a thing. Are my guards, like, starving to death again? Are you guys eating? Pissed off. Pissed off. Are you gonna... You should really be getting food after this. You still have time. Right? Food? Food? Why don't they eat? I'm really upset with this new system. I feel like, I don't know, I need to do something different here. So we're gonna go ahead and go to policy, and we're just gonna go back to what we had before, which was like an hour. So that's 1, 2, 3 hours break. 1 3-hour break a day. That's not even what I had before, was it? It was an hour and 2.5 hours once a day. So at least they'll like eat. God, you guys, they're just beating prisoners to death with freaking batons. Okay. Anyways, the wall is almost finished here. We'll be able to zone off all this outer area away from prisoners, and that should keep a lot of the contraband from getting in, which is fantastic. Look at all these people that are now in solitary. I bet you I got at least one more person that wants to be a potential CI. You want to be a potential CI, I knew it. Tom Edwards, my legendary. He's actually not in... I'm surprised he's actually not in... Oh, what's going on down here? I hear tasers being deployed. Where is it? Oh, they're beating this guy up. Okay, no, they didn't kill him, thank God. Found weapons. And he was injured. What did he even do? Attack staff. Great. So, he's going to be upgraded if he wasn't already maximum. Ed Scoot. And it looks like my outer wall is now fully completed. So, if we get to deployment, we can say staff only in the outer ranks here, and I have no access to this. That's not going to fly. Let's put ourselves in a staff door? How about, yeah, a staff door. And it'll run me... Oh, we got another fight. It's Tom Edwards. Is he going to survive the fight? Oh, they're beating him. He's still fighting back, though. Okay, they've disabled him and they didn't kill him. Fantastic. We're going to throw in, how about some paving stone from like here to... Oh, look at how perfect that is. So they can quickly go across. That is one thing they need to go around this prison and do, is lay in some floorings and stuff, but it's kind of expensive and I'm not about to do that right yet. Okay, so all the technical stuff is basically done. This is also going to be a staff only area. And yeah, that was all I needed for staff only for now. We do have 81 prisoners, and I have a few more cells to build, so I think I can probably start cracking on these cells. We've got some level 9s and 8s, and maybe, I think these two are going to be the 10s, these will probably be the 9s, and these will be like 8s, and are these even 7s up here? Room quality says they are 6s. They're 6s, so I'll do some 7s and 8s, and then we'll do some 9s and the 10s. So these guys have a little bit of room to... Someone else is getting tased. What is going on in this prison? Like, seriously, my doctors are just getting exhausted from having to keep, like, helping everybody out. Okay. We've got a party going on in the staff bathroom. So you're on break. You're on break. Who needs food? Are you gonna get food? You're just gonna go somewhere else? Where are you even going, bro? You're going to this staff room to sit on the wide sofa. Why? Dudes, there's wide sofas in here. There's 2 of them. And they look nice. Okay, obviously the design of this isn't ideal for people who are retarded. No offense to the people who are actually retarded. Edwards, can someone like help him? I have no guards available. I need more guards. Oh my god. And I hear more tasers going off. Okay, 5 more guards. Hopefully that gives a little bit more availability so we can like do some things here. I have no idea what's even going on in my prison right now. It is free time and work lockup, so actually, the bad guys have free time right now. And it looks like most of them are spending their free time in solitary. Seems about right. Okay, so let's get a few things laid into these cells here. We're gonna start with all the exterior ones are going to have a window, which I believe is only going to be able to go there. Except on that one, I don't need you to have a window into that. There. And I do want to make these slightly different, just because I think it looks a little bit better. 4 and 1 and 2 for those ones. So let the workers go ahead and do their thing there. You're injured. There's just so much going on, and I don't seem to be able to capture any of it on camera. Alex Rogers found tools. They're still riled up from the stupid radio broadcast. I should have deleted the radios like episodes ago, but I'm not gonna do it now. I'm just not going to do it. I'm just going to deal with all the pissed offedness that's going on. You want to be a CI. I don't even need to do shakedowns anymore at this point because I'm just going to have so many people who are going to be able to tell me what's going on in my prison. You wanted to be a CI. Woo crazy Wu Feng Shu, Wu Feng Shu. Fantastic. Okay, so, well, we didn't really get much accomplished today besides the wall. I think I might do a little bit of work off air and get some more of the cell stuff done. And I do need to eventually work on a big project, and that being laying down like almost everywhere is going to need a different deployment. Sorry, I couldn't think for a second. A different deployment schedule for almost the whole prison, because if you look at my deployment and the patrols, they just kind of constantly patrol these. And what I want to do is use this schedule down here and make them patrol at specific times, and it will be a little bit more efficient. But I think figuring that all out is going to be kind of boring to watch on camera, so we're not going to do it on camera. Same thing with the cell building. I don't think I'm going to do that on camera. I think what I'm going to do is probably call it an episode there. This has been one of the least productive episodes that I've shot so far. But we did finish the wall. I do need to redeploy that as... Okay, that was still staff only. And I have to start thinking about cutting off the road here with some road gates, because if we look in my intelligence screen, every once in a while someone will try and throw something, like they'll literally try and throw something over this fence. So what's happening is someone's coming down like into the prison, but since it's not technically like inside the walls, the game doesn't realize, and so they can they come into here and they can chuck contraband over this wall, and the prisoner will be like walking down the path, minding his own business, acting like he's not up to nothing, but we know better. And they'll grab some contraband and then just go back to their cell and act like, you know, it's all good. And jeez, look at this. Matt Crease just disgusting up my floor over here. Good lord, man. The license plates are getting done though. Actually, it looks like we finished that grant. Did we? We did. I now have the Carpentry Apprentice Program grant available, so we'll go ahead and pop that. And that also means I'm going to need to open up the program and I am none interested or qualified, so I'm not going to start it yet. But it is a thing, at least. Let's reschedule. Spiritual guidance. 8 in queue, 265 finished. 80%? Or 80%. 80 passed. Only 30% of the people actually passed, which is a terrible percentage. Okay, I think I've had enough of this. We're going to call an episode there, guys. Thanks for sticking around on one of the more boring episodes of Prison Architect. Hopefully next time it will be a little bit more exciting, and I can capture some of these beatings and random fights that are going on. Do you have a cell phone? Search him. Paul Treese, you should not have a cell phone. But yeah, we'll catch you next time. Right back here. Prison Architect. He just cracked himself.